Hi everyone, welcome to Salt Pages YouTube channel. Today we'll see how to take a backup of the database which is configured for TDE and we have to restore it on the same server. If you can read the description here, you can say like we have to take a backup of the CMS database from a QE server which is configured for a TDE, and also we have to restore it on the same server with the name CMS underscore new, and also make sure that the restore database is not configured for TDE. So the client, he doesn't want to TDE configured for the newly restored database. So take a backup and restore it on the same server, even though the TDE is configured. It's completely fine. You won't get any errors because we're not restoring it in another server. It is in the same server. So we have a master key, we have a certificate, we have a private key, so we have everything. So we won't get any errors. So the challenge is, so whenever you restore this database, which is configured for TDE, the newly restored database also configured with a TDE by default. So we have to disable it after the restore operation. So let's do it. First, let me check the CMS database is configured for TDE or not. Select name is encrypted from sys.databases. This is the query to check if it is configured for TDE or not. Where is the CMS database? Where name is equal to CMS. Yes, so it is configured for TD. So let's take a backup. Sorry. Um, so in D drive, I have a backup folder, CMS underscore full.bak. So the database is not configured for log shipping or database mirroring so that I can take full backup. The path should always be in single quotes. So I have taken the backup, the full backup. Now I want to restore it on the same server. For restore, I'm selecting the GUI process here. D drive, backups folder, backup or backups. That's backups. Okay. So I don't need this tail log backup. Okay. So we have to change the name. CMS underscore new. So if you got this error with the database, okay, fine. Just relocate files to this folder because we have CMS database with the same data file name and log file name. So that's why we're getting this error. So click this on relocate files to other folder. What happened now? Okay, cannot rewritten. Okay, why don't we change the name? Again, the same error. Uh, oh God, I'm sorry. So I've just changed the folder names. We should not change the folder names. We have to change the data file names. Okay. I've wrongly changed the folder names instead of file names. Again, we're getting the errors. Test one cannot be overwritten. What happened test 2, 3. I got it. Okay. So now check for CMS underscore new. So the restoration is completed now. It is also configured for TDE. So we have to disable this now. So don't follow the traditional method because there we are disabling the encryption first, and then we have to delete disable the database encryption key, and then we have to delete the master key. So don't follow this. First, we have to disable the encryption. Okay. So alter database name, set encryption off. Okay. So we have to wait for some time because it will take some time to disable this encryption. In the meantime, we can check this like select DB name. Actually, don't store the database name actually. It stores with the database ID. Database name, sorry. Encryption. Sorry, the state actually from sys.dm underscore database underscore encryption keys. Yes, exactly. So here we can check the state of the encryption. It is 1. Okay, fine. Now we can drop the database encryption key now. We should be in CMS new database. Now drop database encryption key. So I have disabled the encryption and then I have dropped the database encryption key. Now you can check the same. So it's disabled. So this is how you have to take a backup of TDE enabled database and you can restore it on the same server. If you restore it in the other server, that's a different story. We have to take a backup of the certificate and private key. So we have a dedicated video on that. Please go and check it. Thanks for watching.